biology. Okay, all the researches are happening in these stations. Okay, they will be taking up the bacteria and they will be observing the growth of bacteria in such a minus temperature. Okay, sub-zero temperature and all. Okay, right. So if any question asked like what are all the which of the following researches are being undertaken by the Antarctica station and International Space Station, means if they give some options, 4 or 5 options, whatever the option, just tick it. Yeah, all the above. Okay, all the above, whatever it is. All physics, chemistry, biology researches will be taking place and are taking place in the Antarctica as well as in the International Space Station. Okay, right. So these are all about the lithosphere. Litho means we can say it's a stone basically. Here the stone means I mean stone means continent. Okay, and another word litho. You know lithicide. Lithicide means killing the people by throwing the stone at them. So that is called a lithicides. So in some Arab countries, for some heinous crimes, the lithicide is a punishment. Okay, they simply the accused persons will be hanged in the public, and the people will be stoning them. Okay, throwing the stones at him or at her, and finally the person will die, and that will be the deterrent. That will be giving the deterrent effect for the other people who are thinking of who are thinking of committing such crime. So that will be the great deterrent effect. Okay, that will make others not to commit the same crime. Okay, again. Okay, so that is a very lesson for the other people. So that is why some Arab countries are having the lithicide. Okay, litho means stone, we can say. Okay. Okay. Remember, some area sometimes we can call rock, but technically the stone and rock having the different meaning. So what is the difference? What is the difference between stone and rock? Both look same. Okay, some big stone, small stone, corner stone, bridge stone. Okay, what are they? Remember, if you are able to lift anything, any part of rock with your hand, that is called stone. If you are able to lift it, and whatever the size may be, it is called stone. If you are not able to lift it, okay, it is a rock. Okay, if you are able to lift on your hand, that is stone. Okay, so that is why it is called stone throwing distance. Okay, so it is not the rock throwing distance. Rock can be rolled, rock can be moved, rock can be pushed. Okay, right. So these are the main difference. Okay, come to know, and whenever you are hitting some similar simile, okay, just know the very minute distance. Sorry, difference. Okay, so that gives you a very fantastic vocabulary and good command over English, and you will be very happy to know the very micro meaning, because English is also one of the language where majority of things, majority of very minute difference will make you very happy, we can say. Okay, right, let it be. Hydrosphere. Okay, next is hydrosphere. Hydro means uh, sphere. Okay, so remember hydrogen. Okay, you know the element hydrogen. Hydrogen is the first element, and first element in the periodic table. We have studied the periodic table. Okay, in school life. Okay, this also, I mean, in science book of six also they have, I mean, they'll be giving. Okay, remember hydro means water, gen means generation. So since the molecular formula is H2O, I mean H2O, two hydrogen and one oxygen makes up the water molecule. Okay, since the hydrogen is able to make the water, it is called hydrogen. Okay, that is the reason. Okay, it is generating the hydro. Hydro means water. This generation of water happens because of the hydrogen. So that is why it is called hydrogen. Okay, right. Let it be. Remember, hydrogen is making the water. The next element is helium, is making up the sun. Okay, So one is very hot and one is very cool. Hydrogen is the first element, helium is the second element. Both are diagonally opposite. Okay, the helium will burn you, but hydrogen will hydrogen will make water and simply extinguish you. Okay, so the Surya is countered by the water, Varuna. The Surya is countered by the Varuna. Okay, so right, let it be. So that is the wonderfulness of the nature. Okay, we can say it's a wonders of the nature. Why means, so whenever the hydrogen molecule, two hydrogen molecule will when it unites, it simply gives the helium. Okay, so that is why the sun is having the name of helion that we have dealt in the previous session of our transcending prelims. Okay, previous session of transcending prelims. Right, let it be. Okay, some go to the other level. Freshwater is 2.5%, ocean is 97.5. No, just to know the data and remember. So this is very important. Okay, right. So nearly, freshwater is 2.5%. Okay, 97% of the earth water is found in the ocean. Okay, and it is too salty for the human use. Okay, right. Remember, running waters, oceans, rivers, and lakes. Okay, here the questionable area. Running water, rivers, lakes, ice in glaciers, underground water, and water vapor in the atmosphere all comprise the hydrosphere. Remember, the question will be like a hydrosphere contains which of the following? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then they will give you add the water vapor also. And don't get panic. Water vapor is also constitute the hydrosphere. Don't think that it comes under the atmosphere. Yes, atmosphere hosts the hydrosphere, we can say. Here the trick will be. Okay, so don't confine with these four options: ocean, glaciers, lakes, and underground water. Underground water also comes into the hydrosphere, but that will not make us wonder. But this water vapor in the atmosphere also makes up the hydrosphere. That is very puzzling thing for us. Okay, that is a very tricky one. Always remember, water vapor in the atmosphere also contributes the hydrosphere. Okay, so this is a questionable area. So since I already told you, this transcending prelims is not to detail anything, detailedly discuss anything, but it is to find out the very questionable area of the chapter. Okay, remember. So based on that, if you look at, if you just come to know the very pattern of each chapter, then it is easy for you to grasp the subject and to remember the subject and to attend the interlinking questions on your own. Okay, right. So go for oceans. Okay, we jump into oceans. We are plunging into oceans. Okay, they are interconnected. Oceans are the major part of hydrosphere. They are all interconnected. Remember, all oceans are interconnected. For our purpose, for our study purpose, we are just naming them like Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean. Okay, we are just naming it because of our convenience or for referral purpose. But geographically speaking, all water are interconnected. If you touch the Marina Beach water, if you touch the Arabic water in Arabic Ocean water in Mumbai and Marina Beach water in Chennai, it is amount to you are touching the entire water of the globe. Okay, so if you happen to touch the any part of the ocean, that is amount to touching the entire global water. Okay, I mean global oceanic water. Okay, all right. So Indian Ocean, Southern Ocean. Remember, there is no separate Southern Ocean. Okay, you know the ocean. I simply give you here. See, you know the first. Let me start with the Indian Ocean. Here is the Indian Ocean, which is the only ocean to name after any country. Indian Ocean is the only nation. Indian Ocean is the only ocean that is named after the one country, that is India. Okay, Indian Ocean. Okay. Okay, I wonder whether if India changes the name, completely changes the name India into Bharat, and how the Indian Ocean will be called. Whether it remains the Indian Ocean or will be the Bharat Ocean, I don't know. The future will decide. Okay, right, let it be. So Indian Ocean here. Okay, and the Atlantic Ocean is here, the S-shaped Atlantic Ocean. Okay, and the Pacific Ocean is here. Okay, so Pacific Ocean here. So large, vast area, Pacific Ocean. Okay, remember Pacific Ocean. So these are three major oceans. This is Arctic Ocean, very small ocean here. This Arctic Ocean. See, this Arctic. Around the Arctic, around the North Pole, it is Arctic Ocean. Okay, here we can say. Okay, this one. And it is Southern Ocean is the combination of all these three oceans. See, Indian Ocean here, and the Atlantic Ocean here, and the Pacific Ocean. All these oceans are combined to form the Southern Ocean. Okay, so Southern Ocean is the part here, we can say, around the Antarctica, that is called Southern Ocean. But there is no Southern Ocean separately. It's a combination of all these three oceans. Okay, right. Okay, right. Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean. It is spread over 1/3 of the earth. Okay, Mariana Trench is the deepest part of the earth. Okay, right. These are all the superlatives. They will be giving you the statements combining with the other part of the book facts. Okay, so remember we are studying the 5th chapter here, and the questions can be interlinked. I mean, question statement can be taken from the 5th chapter and 8th or 9th chapter and other lessons, or higher NCRT lessons, higher standard NCRT lessons. They will be combining the fact. For making a single statement, UPSC may club the statement from the 6th standard to 9th standard to 11th standard, whatever it is. But as an aspirant, we need to know all these stuff. As an aspirant, we need to know all this stuff. Okay, remember, don't forget. And whenever that is where the transcending prelims come into play. Okay, so these are not the fact that can be confined only here. This can be applied to anywhere across the NCRT from 6th standard to 12th standard to make up the questions. Okay, that is how the UPSC is making the previous questions. So don't ignore the lower standard books. Always rely upon the NCRT books first. Okay, even in CIVILNEST Academy, we have provided materials for the students, but I always suggest the students to go through the NCRT first, then go through our academy books. Okay, so always treat the NCRT as a primary material, primary source of material, and we, the CIVILNEST Academy, will be providing the material, yes, to make ease of it, to easily understand. Okay, we are organizing the points in a concise manner and giving you the materials. Okay, but no academy material will be equivalent to the NCRT. Okay, concise manner, whatever it is. Okay, including ours. Okay, NCRT, treat the NCRT as the first thing. So that is why we are taking up the classes through NCRT. Okay, just displaying the NCRT and teaching you. Okay, how to look at, how to extract the MCQs, how to convert the data into question statement and all. Just to find the questions in the embedded statement and paragraph and topics and subjects and chapters. Okay, right. Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean. It is spread over 1/3 of the earth. Okay, it is more than the 1/3 of the earth. That is more than the 33% of the earth. Okay, right. So Mariana is the deepest part of the earth, lies in the Pacific Ocean. Remember, Mariana Trench is where it is located, in the southern part or northern part. That is the questionable area. Mariana Trench is located in the Pacific Ocean, we know. So you see, the Pacific Ocean is here. Okay, Pacific Ocean is here in the globe. Okay, Pacific Ocean is here. So just to look at the Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean and locate whether it is in the northern hemisphere or in the southern hemisphere. So that is your home task. Okay, and which part of the Pacific Ocean it lies, that matters. Okay, northwest or northeast, southwest or southeast. Just locate with the cardinal and secondary directions. You know the cardinal direction, north, south, east, west are the cardinal directions. And apart from these four, other directions like northeast, so northwest, southeast, southwest are the secondary directions. Okay, right. So remember, the Pacific Ocean is almost circular in shape. Asia, Australia, North and South America surrounded it. Okay, right. Find out the location of the continent around the Pacific Ocean. Okay, yes, we have seen the located all these things. And the Atlantic Ocean is the second largest ocean in the world. It is S-shaped. Okay, remember it is S-shaped. Okay. Then the coastline of Atlantic Ocean is highly indented. This irregular and indented coastline provides an ideal location for natural harbors and port. From the point of view of commerce, it is the busiest ocean. Remember. So, which ocean hosts the largest amount of trade means it is Atlantic Ocean, not the Pacific one. Okay. The indented dent means teeth. Okay. Indented means this is indented. Okay. This is indented. Okay. Okay. Oh, oh.